I would have been mad. What's good? This is Elton Anderson Jr., aka Detroit Chopra. And today we are talking about coins because not only do black coins matter, but crypto coins matter as well. And everybody's been hearing a lot about cryptocurrency. You can't escape it, whether it's Ethereum hitting all new highs or Dogecoin just dodging through with Elon Musk or Bitcoin hitting $60,000. I don't even know what that means. But what I do know is that I want to be a part of it because I love to see my money working for me just as much as the next man. So on today's episode, I have one of my really good friends. His name is Matthew Williams, aka Your Crypto Homeboy. And the thing about Matthew is he forced me to get into crypto. This man literally grabbed me by the hand and said, Elton, you are going to learn how to invest in crypto. And honestly, everybody needs friends like him. Anybody needs a friend like Matthew. And today we're going to talk about crypto. We're going to talk about his journey through investing and finance. And also, we're going to talk about a new course that him and I are launching together to help you buy some crypto as well. So without further ado, Matt, what is popping, brother?
What up, dog?
What's
Glad to
good,
be
man?
here.
So where are you at right now? You in the D. You sound very Detroitish.
Yes, sir. Detroit. I am back home. I've been here for some years and just enjoying my life in the city with my wife, Ujiji. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So what do you do for your regular job, 9 to 5?
My 9 to 5, I'm an urban planner. I work for the city, actually. I work for the city of Detroit in the
Mhm.
planning and development department. I'm a project manager there for the West Side. So I love my job, but to be honest with you, man, I really am excited about cryptocurrency. I'm excited about the future possibility of digital money and how it can move. You know, money is always moving and the market don't close with cryptocurrency
The
24.
market don't ever close. Matt, one of the things I love about you, besides your big heart, like this guy is all heart, but I love the way you think. And we initially got reconnected because a little known fact, me and Matthew actually went to high school together. I've been knowing this guy over 20 years, and he's a little bit younger than me, like 2 years. But you know, in high school, 2 years is like I don't even know you, but now,
Right. Who are
it,
you?
now, but now it's like 2 years doesn't matter anymore. And we got reconnected after so many years through the Abundance Academy. If you haven't joined the Abundance Academy, definitely check out the Discord link. But we got reconnected through Instagram and investing in the Abundance Academy, and actually investing in the stock market was like our connection.
It was, man. I was looking at your gram and I was like, wow, man, he's really having the kind of conversation about wealth that I want to be participating in. And I think around the same time, I was also, getting my early positions in Tesla and some of those other types of stocks that I was interested in at that time. And so we connected in the Discord group, and this Discord group, guys, if you've never had a Telegram or Discord group or whatever chat room that you've been a participant in, it's such a good vibe tribe of
Yeah.
like-minded individuals, diverse individuals who are really all about the concept of abundance. At least that's what our group is about. So I
Yeah.
just want to say, while you have the opportunity to smell these roses, man, brother, thank you for creating such a beautiful space for people to learn about different investment strategies, crypto being one.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Like we're gonna be passing roses this whole episode, so just get used to it. It's gonna be a
Bro,
whole flower.
this is the roses episode.
It's gonna be all the bouquets because I really the reason why I got so into it, and it's kind of like we have a parallel almost journey because, well, in some regards, because again, I was just figured that my money needs to be doing something. I just did a podcast episode with Jabril Ogoro, who is a multi-millionaire marketer. And this guy sees the abundance in everything. And the thing that I noticed, and we grew up in Detroit, and a lot of people in major cities and a lot of people in America have lack and scarcity mentalities. They don't want to invest because they heard their grandpa on their uncle side or their cousin on their mama side lost their money in the stock market, or they don't want to uh, get into crypto or any other thing because they're like scared about it. And it doesn't. It's the fear, and
You know,
so
they think it's not secure, or they got to have a good bajillion dollars to start.
they give any reason on why not to do things, even travel. Like, oh, I ain't going about solo travel. It's just like people with a lack mentality, a scarcity mentality. They find any reason why not to do anything. And the difference with you and I is like, okay, if this old regular dude is making money from crypto, I know he don't know more than me, so I know I'm about to give me put a little $500 in here and see what happens. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
that's
and
just
then watch it work, and you'd be like, "Oh wait, no, okay, all
right.
right, I get it." Like, it was just
Is that how you? Is that kind of like how you? Is that kind of like how you felt?
my brother. Yeah, it's like it was exactly that. It was like, all right. So first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out to my brother Oli. You
Mm-hmm.
know, another guy we went to school with. He was my year though, and is still one of my best friends to this day. And I asked him in plain English, "Hey man, what are some good investments to get into?" He was like, "Bitcoin and Ethereum." And I was like, WTF, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I went immediately into the stock market because I was like, I'm a rebellious person in that way, where I think I know better sometimes. And had
Yeah.
I listened to him at that time, which was November, Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving time last year, I would have been, even more like convinced that crypto is the way to be. Now I got in December, right?
Yeah.
And I started entries in Bitcoin and Ethereum at that time. But nonetheless, man, it was just this freedom feeling of watching my investment immediately
Mm.
accumulate in this way where it was like, oh, I didn't need any middleman. I could just get into it and start. And I didn't need $1,000. I started with like $100. So for me,
Yeah.
I think it's like Elon Musk kind of said it like he said Dogecoin is the people's currency, but I think cryptocurrency as a thing is the people's currency. You feel me? It's like there's something for everybody in this very new space.
It is, and this is, bro, like this is an abundance network. Like this platform, Detroit Chopra, all the energy. Like I get attracted to people with abundant mindsets. Like it's just that's my love language. Like, oh, you talking
Word.
abundance, and 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 that is what you expose me. That's what you open up my mind to. Because honestly, y'all, as much as I talk about having a lack mentality, I did kind of have a lag mentality when it came to cryptocurrency. And so I really want to hammer that home because I know it's so many people that are listening to this right now. They're like, I don't understand it. I don't feel like learning it. And I had all those same excuses until Hurricane Matthew came along. And I was in, I call him a hurricane because, he just came through like, nah, you going to do this. And me and him talk a lot about the different kind of friendships that you can have. You can have people that push you to do things, and they'll push you and say, "Hey, do this," which is cool. Some people are motivated by the push, but Matthew is a friend that will pull you up. And that's exactly what he did. He pulled me into this. And I love telling this story because it only happened like 2 months ago, basically. So I was on my way back to Bali and I was quarantining. We have to do a 5-day quarantine. And during that 5-day quarantine, you cannot leave your hotel room. So it's only so much Netflix you can watch, even though I don't watch Netflix, but it was only so much I could do. And Matt called me 3 days straight and said, Elton, I'm going to teach you how to learn how to do this crypto. And so we would do like a hour Zoom call every day for 3 days straight. And he would walk me through the different steps of how to open up my crypto account, why I needed to get in cryptocurrency, the different coins and the different strategies that worked best for him as he went on his crypto journey since December. And he just showed me everything. And in that little 3-day window, those little 3 hours, that was around mid-March. From then to now, I have made well over 30,000 US dollars.
Hey.
And I have learned a whole new appreciation for cryptocurrency and really opening up my mind, really opening up that abundance mindset to why not only me, but all of you should really consider dipping your toe into what is ultimately the future, right, Matt?
I believe so. I really do. And it's because like inflation is making it so that, and I mean, you know this from when you were a kid, right? The dollar, you know, of yesteryear is not worth that today and won't be worth that tomorrow. You feel me? Milk, gas, oil, they all crazy expensive. The light bill,
A
too damn
dollar
high.
ain't a dollar no more. A dollar ain't a dollar. 'Cause if you think about when we were in high school together back in the 90s, then a gallon of milk was like $1.50, maybe $2. Now it's like $6.
I mean, I don't even drink milk no more, but if I did, I'd
Right.
probably be complaining about how expensive it is. You know?
Lactose. I don't think anybody drinks milk anymore, but go ahead.
Who drinks milk, dog? Like, why are we talking about milk, though?
Everybody lactose intolerant.
The lactose. No, but yeah, like I'm of the mindset that I want my money to be working for me, just like you. And I feel like you don't even have to be an aggressive investor to have your money working for you, right?
Yeah.
There are all sorts of different strategies of investment that allow you to appreciate a return on your investment that's worth more than what your savings account will be doing for you right now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You, I think, have the opportunity in this digital age to become your own banker and conduct transactions without a middleman, right? Without the time lag or the worry of what somebody else's profitability statement before your own is. That's how the banks do you.
It is in a sense like creating your own financial freedom.
It's exactly that, bro. It's democratizing by way of decentralizing currency. And that's really all cryptocurrency is, right? It's digital money, just real simple. Okay, before we get into all the definitions and what, like just digital money in form of code. You know, let's get a little bit technical, but that's all.
I
it is.
mean, the way you break that down, what do you say? The criminalizing, decentralizing, and democratizing. I like that, and that is what. But I often say that our children will never touch a dollar.
What you mean by that?
Like paper money will not like.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like people because I like in the States, everything is like you can use your phone, you can use your checking cards got Bluetooth. And so what I mean is like the dollar, everything is digital currency anyway. Like in 20 years, a child born in 10, 20 years will never have the need to touch a dollar, just how we don't ever have the need to touch a checkbook. Just like
totally possible.
Yeah. Think about it. Like when the last time you touched a checkbook for real?
I mean, yeah. Well, no, actually, like, okay, I did just have some doors installed. They old school, so I run the check. But beyond that, like, I might write a check a year, if that.
Yeah, exactly. So
I'm saying, like, if that, like, I could possibly write a check a year, and you know, up until my financially responsible wife made us get a checkbook, I just had to go to the bank and like order 3 at a time or whatever they give. But totally, I think the future is built on smart contracts. I think the future is built on a system of transparency where, you know, you can really trust that when you send your money out, it's going to get to the end destination in a very short amount of time and be worth exactly what you sent it as, and not have to suffer from, you know, inflation or deflation, if you might want to call it that. Yeah. So I feel like crypto, if you know, is also a space for creativity. It's very early in the adoption of cryptocurrency for the mass market, right? So we're at this moment in time where all new applications are being discovered like every day. Literally, use cases for cryptocurrencies are discovered every day. And for that reason, there's always a big boom opportunity. Let's just get down to brass tacks. We can all be in this space talking about how flowery decentralization is and democratizing stuff, blah, 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 blah. But money, Cardi B said, money. You know what I'm saying? Like that's at the end of the day, is money to be made in the cryptocurrency world, especially as these new use cases are being applied and found to be like, oh, this works. So, you know, I think, you know, coins like Ethereum, you know, that came out, I want to say in like 2013, or the white paper at least before it came out in 2013, is one of those crazy coins. Right now it's worth what, $3,300 some odd dollars.
Yeah, it just blew past that, and
we're likely going to 10K this year.
Oh, so let's stop there for a second, because I don't want to go. I really want to simplify this. Like, I don't want to go over people's head, because I want somebody to listen to this episode and be inspired to learn more. And and I'm not saying you've been doing an amazing job. Like, you're an amazing teacher. And again, this is another plug for the course that we're developing. Matthew is going to teach you
for only the low price of $1,000 million.
So this is going to be in your face promotion, i.e., just keeping it real on here. But the reason why I wanted to pause is because, you know, with this it's a whole technology. I'm like, okay, I know I hear about the blockchain and I hear about all these new cryptos. Like, each crypto is a project. Each crypto does something different, right?
Yeah. So each exactly. I mean, you kind of broke it down, but each token, each project has a very specific function. So let's think about financial applications for just a minute. You have CDs, you have bonds, you have stocks that pay a dividend to the owner, right? There's a cryptocurrency that basically does that very same thing in the digital space without a middleman. So for example, I'm just going to shout out coins that do these types of things. Axion performs as a CD, where if you stake your Axion over a very long period of time, staking just means storing it back with the provider, then they're going to pay you a dividend, and they're going to pay you bonuses along the way. Dope, right? Passive income. You know what I'm saying? Then there's NFTs, which is this whole new marketplace of non-fungible tokens, right? What that just means is I'm assigning something like a one-of-a-kind physical asset, like a work of art or a Pokemon card of all things, right? Or the best one, because I like to hoop, these NBA Top Shots, right? These are like video moments of video moments of NBA games, right? With LeBron James dunking on somebody, captured in time, but now worth money that people can trade back and forth. Like, I can own that moment.
Wait. I think I just had an epiphany, because you are breaking this down.
Come.
So, is this almost like trading baseball cards or basketball cards in a sense?
NFTs for sure. NFTs, absolutely.
What about crypto? Like, what about this? What about crypto? So you said that there's cryptos that mimic or do other things.
So those aren't like basketball cards. Those are more like, how would I say it? Honestly, real world functions, right? Like, the ability to make your life more efficient is what cryptocurrencies are intended to do. Most of them. There are meme coins, there are joke coins that aren't they weren't created for any particular function other than to make you laugh. And as we laugh about it, Elon Musk is pumping the hell out of Dogecoin. And people making real serious, like I could quit my job. If you're cool type bread off of Dogecoin. So
No, listen, man. I just bought Dogecoin, Doggy Coin, whatever, 2 days ago, literally because I saw a YouTube video where this guy turned his life savings of $180,000 into over $1 million in like 60 days. And I said, wait.
Robinhood too.
He bought it on Robinhood. And so honestly, man, that is what this abundant mindset is. It's, if you're getting into crypto now, you are technically an early adopter. This is like getting into Amazon stock at the start. This is like buying Tesla stock.
It's even earlier than that, bro. It's like remember when the internet first came out? I'm not talking about like AOL. I'm talking about like them CDs that they used to mail you.
That they used to mail you,
right? They used to mail them CDs to your house. You had to punch in the number with
so this is dial-up. This is dial-up.
You're in that moment where it's like the mass appeal, the mass adoption is around the corner. It's about to go crazy. Boom. Yeah. But you're still in that like, all right, yo, like for the low cost of $5.99, like here's this CD that you got to put into your computer to make the internet work. And think about how many people were resistant to the internet, were late adopters to the internet because they couldn't understand why this digital marketplace was more valuable than a mall. Well, let me give you an example. Let me give you like a scary conspiracy kind of example. WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, homeboy that did all this kind of crazy intelligence, counter spying on the US, right? Well, government basically like came in and shut his bank account down, made it so that WikiLeaks could not receive payments and continue to operate. And that scared a lot of people in the cypherpunk atmosphere. And so now this idea of decentralization or moving around with an air of like, you can't stop me, you can't shut me down. There's no one place that can impact the financial transactions that I'm interested in is a very large part of the early adoption and the early appeal of cryptocurrency. And that's the moment why I'm saying I'm making the analogy to the internet. That's like where we are right now as a society. People are starting to see like, oh wait, there's a real application for this. There's a real need for this.
Yo, Matt, like I'm literally having an epiphany because we talk about crypto every day for the last 2 months. And that breakdown of this is literally the AOL CD that got delivered to your house back in 1997 is, whoa. So we are early adopters.
I think we're no. We're not the first. We're early. We're not early, right? Like 2015 would have been early. We're at that moment of like it's starting to get mainstream. It's not all the way there yet, right? And we'll start to see that turn happen when regulation comes into play.
Yeah.
Right now, we don't really have a lot of formal ways of regulating cryptocurrency. And so once Big Brother or once whoever that is comes into the game, then we'll start to see like, all right, this is like here, it's institutionalized. But right now we're in the wild, wild west. But those people who got Bitcoin at $1 or 55, that was the early. Like I ain't trying to be at all like, we're just hip to it. And we're hip to it in the age of where it's, it's still counter. It's still something that I feel a lot of society isn't necessarily willing to accept as a form of payment, right? They still want a dollar bill, thinking that that dollar is worth $1, not knowing that if you traded it for Ethereum, it would be worth well more than $1.
Yo, yeah, and that is what no man, I'm loving this passion. Like your passion behind this is so infectious that's why I knew I had to have you on because
I want you to get free, bro. Like I'm tired of it. Listen, let me tell you my story, right? I want to tell you about marriage.
Okay.
I got married to the smartest woman I've ever met. Financially responsible, disciplined, saver. And I'm like I'm a risky businessman. Not saying like risque and do bad things. I mean saying like I am aggressive businessman. Like I went to a good business school and all that other good stuff. Woo, woo, woo. But like that's my style. It's just innately. And I think I had to learn through trying to be responsible with our finances, a good medium for us to have a good investment strategy that would allow us to accomplish our goals. But it wasn't with stock. I got into the stock market early on with the Abundance Academy, had some good picks, felt like I was making money, but I was still like, even those stocks that were really successful for me, like I was like, man, I got a goal that I'm trying to hit. You know, I want to have a family. I want to like, we got a house. I want to like do things to it. Like, and that's an aggressive goal. You can have everything you want in this world, but you have to find a way to get it. And for me, the traditional stock market wasn't it. Now, when I start, then shout out to my brother Olaika, O Team, AKA, you know, like he was in the crypto space early, and he did the due diligence to figure out that not only were they sound investments, but like, here's how you talk to the CEO of these companies. Go to Telegram. Here's how you find out, you know, what the derivatives might be for investing in this coin. You know, like boop, boop, boop. He just plugged. He was my plug. And all he had to do was put me on, and I just ran with it. I took it academic. You know, I started making notes. I started watching videos. I'm watching, like I have a watch list of the top 9 cryptocurrency videos that you used to see. I'm already, you know, into the 4th one right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like only 4 because I'm like rewinding and taking notes. You know what I'm saying? So in like building my timeline and understanding like, okay, this is really the philosophy behind it, because I really think we're in a bull market for a few years. It's altcoin season right now, but this bull market is here for some years. You got to know about the Bitcoin halving cycle to really understand what I'm saying with that. But
And we'll get into that
we're here
later.
for a minute.
I appreciate you sharing that story, Matt, because I really want to touch on abundance. This is Abundance Week here on the Detroit Chopra podcast. And there's a vibration that we put out. There's a frequency that we tap into. My good friend Luke, he called it the millionaire frequency. And when you step into your millionaire frequency, that's when you are aligned with your heart and your mind. That is when you are in a space where you are doing and acting in your purpose. And I bring that up for you because your millionaire frequency, it, like, I can feel it, bro. Like when you get into it and you talk about why you got into crypto and like the support that your wife and the connection that you and your wife had, and like your friend from freaking middle school and high school, and like your story, it just shows me that you are stepping into your frequency as a teacher. Like that is where you shine, because you are not just trying to sell people a course or sell people on do this because it's going to help me in no way. No, you want everybody to win. And that is what abundance is. It is a win-win. And it's beautiful, honestly, for me to see, because the more that you try to help other people win, the more that the information and the tools and the people will show up in your life. Like the more that I continue to try to help people get more abundance in their life, the more that you try to help people get more abundance in their lives, you will see that you'll just start getting tips from the universe. You'll just start getting information and knowledge and start connecting things. And then people will come into your life and will sit you down and say, hey, you need to learn this. And you'll be like, oh, okay. Because the reason you were more open when you increased your vibration to abundance, then Ola came out of nowhere like, yo, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to do this. I'm gonna show you how to do this. Then you started getting more information about, oh, okay, so this is how you do this. And it just happens. So I really want to touch on that point, because the more you focus on getting into your millionaire frequency, really, really understanding what that means, it's not about the dollar, it's about the intention. And your intention is always to help other people win. Just wanted to say that and keep it pumping.
Man, I think it's better to give than to receive. You know what I'm saying? And we learn most when we teach others, when we help others. And I feel like the spirit of abundance has taught me so much about both of those things, where I love the success that I've personally been able to receive, but I really get a kick out of like seeing others unlock their potential, just kind of like you encouraged me to tap in. I tapped in. I'm like, oh, this is a wavy. I like it, you know. And I just, you know, as much as I love my wife, I'm gonna tap in, shorty, like do you, you know. And my homeboys that are curious but resistant or hesitant about it, yo, tap in. Come on, like it's just I love it. I'm just in the flow of it. I feel like I'm living in my purpose on purpose. So I love it.
On purpose. So you started getting into crypto in December, you said, and you know we all tiptoe kind of into these things. I didn't tiptoe, you know. I was like, no, let's go.
He
But
was like,
I said, let's do this because I trust you. But so you tiptoed into crypto. We don't need a dollar amount, but is there a percentage amount of the money? Like, how much has your money? Has it quadrupled, tripled, 5x since December?
on
Also
any
understanding
given
that
day,
you've added money to your accounts as well. Where would you
right.
say you
I've
are?
definitely topped up. I've definitely added up, you know, I added more to over time for sure. But I would say on any given day, I'm between 2 and 3x floating. And that's on an average. Like a coin itself might be a 4 or 5x. But you know, just because one coin is every coin ain't.
So so since December, you've tripled essentially on average. On average, you've tripled your money, give or take, since
I
December.
was I'm trying to be modest. I was like between 2 and 3, you know. Yeah, three. Yeah.
Let's say but that's insane because that's only December was only like 5 months ago. And we're in May now. And to
I
see
would say really since January, honestly, because
since
December I
January,
was
yeah.
just kind of like I was piddling. I was just like, let me see what this does. But January, I really like took it seriously and started putting in a lot more money. And I gotta say, the more you put into anything, the more you get out of it. So, like, I would still get the same rate of return, but the gains that are life changing come when you really, you know, go all in.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. I want people to listen to this episode and just get in. Like just decide to get in or just decide to learn more. Just decide to increase your awareness at the very least. Uh, because you know, that's where the abundance lies. So as we come into a close, bro, because we could literally talk about this podcast could be 4 hours long, but
For sure.
I'm gonna spare y'all because there's gonna be so much more coming from Matthew, aka Your Crypto Homeboy. So, man, I want to talk about this course that we're doing. So basically, I'm producing it because I just saw so much value, not only in terms of like abundance, but actually in cold hard dollars. Like this, I have Matthew's helped me make all kinds of money in 2 months, in less than 2 months. And I want to know from you, Matt, what are you going to put into this course that we're creating? What are you putting into? Because not only is it a course, but it's also a quick e-guide that tells you what to buy. It gives you like step by step. It's a lot of value in this. It's also weekly calls. Matt is gonna do weekly calls and weekly chats with you all where he'll be saying, okay, so this week we're gonna talk about this coin. He'll break down, he'll help you guys look at your portfolios. He's just adding so much value to you guys. And I'm super excited about it. So Matt, from your words, from your mouth, what are you putting into this course? Like what do you want people to get from this course?
I want people to understand what kind of crypto investor they are and feel empowered to be operating within the crypto sphere independently. And that's what, to me, it's all about. Arming you with a strategy, arming you with the same tools that I use to evaluate different coins, different projects, right? And just giving you my sense of direction on how to jump in. Now, once you're in, you're in. And I feel like, you know, you're on your own, so to speak, to define how you want to go with it. But I think there's an investment strategy for all levels of investors, those who want to do it themselves, those who want somebody to, you know, kind of tell them like, yo, this is the play for the day or play for the week or what have you. Like, I think there's, you know, the hybrid, somebody who, you know, wants a little bit of DM action and, yo, what do you think about this? How you feel? And I feel like that's where I am right now with the crypto space. So that's what I'm putting into this.
Oh man, I absolutely love it, y'all. I love this guy. I can't wait for you all to fall in love with Matt, like his wife did and I did, and but in the bro way,
I like her, yeah. I
home
like
way. Like I
she
just,
got it, she got it.
it's just so good. So, no, so Matt, where can people find you?
So, yo, at your underscore crypto underscore homeboy is my Instagram. I
I
suppose
love
I'm
that
gonna
name.
have that Twitter handle, and we'll let you guys know what the website that handle we come up with. But you know, we're gonna be tapped in with the Abundance Academy actually. So if you haven't already joined that Discord, I'm there, you know, pretty regularly, just giving my 2 cents on everyday things, cryptocurrency and stock related. More crypto now than ever, and you know, yeah.
Yo, I absolutely love this, man. So on that note, you know, this is I decided this is going to be the week of abundance. So I wanted to make this quick episode for you guys to just continue this energy. It's something in the air. It's May. People are vaxxed and waxed and ready to turn up and have hot boy summers. And
Mm.
I don't see crypto going anywhere but up, bro. Like honestly, the more people that are aware of this and the more people that take this chance and don't just let your money sit there and collect dust. Don't just let money is like water. Me and Matthew always say this. You don't want just a sitting puddle in
Keep
your
it moving.
backyard because it's going to be mosquitoes, it's going to turn to mud. You want this money to flow. You want it to be filtered. You want this filter your money, put it in a Brita. Filter
Yeah.
filter
Put
your
that money
money
to work.
into
Matter of fact,
different
make that money work.
work. Put this money to work because you do not want an old mosquito pond in the backyard. But
Not at all.
anyway, on that
Not at all.
note, thank you so much, Matthew.
You're welcome.
I am
Thank you.
so
I
happy
appreciate
we finally did this.
it.
And
Yeah. Listen, guys, I just Detroit Chopra is, you know, one of my favorite podcasts. But my brother Elton, like beyond the podcast for a second, man, just I really appreciate you allowing me to take part in this journey, your journey, but our journey, you know, and I appreciate you touching me on mine, man. This journey towards abundance is a beautiful thing. We all have something to contribute in it. So I'm excited to get everybody else into this crypto space so that they can, you know, participate just like I have.
hey, and that is so beautiful, bro. Well, on that note, thank you again, Matt. Can't wait to see more. And thank you all for listening to this episode. I hope you made it to the end, and I hope you're excited as I am about this new course that me and Matthew have launching very soon. So uh, remember, stay abundant and get your money working harder than you. All right, guys, check you all on the next episode.